Hello everybody, welcome back to part 7 of the Pokemon Fire Red walkthrough. My name is Jack from Secondslater, and today we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. This might be a bit of a long episode, so I do apologize in advance, but should be a fun one. Hi, do you have Nidoran? I want to trade it for my Nidoran female. So this girl will trade you the other gender of your Nidoran, which is good because in certain games, one of the Nidoran is only 1% encounter rate. So it's very good. This is the underground path, and before we continue, I want to say, if this video hits 3 likes, just 3, I will put another one of these up tomorrow. So, if it gets 3 likes, I'll put another one up tomorrow. So if you like the video, like it. Anyway, what I was saying, the underground path is a very long connecting path that connects a couple of routes. There's a couple of them, and there's tons of hidden items in here. So once I get the item finder, I will come back here and show you guys where everything is. Also, I do apologize because I have a bit of a sniffle. If you can sound, I'm kind of stuffed up, but I wanted to get this episode out. People often lose things in the darkness of the underground path. Alrighty then. So once you emerge onto Route 6, before you do anything, you want to come up here, go over to the right, and you can find a rare candy, which is a great item we can find. And if you come over to the left, on this little tuft of grass, we can find a citrus berry. In my opinion, the best berry in the game. In later games, it got massively buffed, but in this game, it's still really good. It restores 30 HP when you get below 1/3 HP. So right away, I'm going to, let's see, who should I give that to? Let's give it a Bud. Bud's a man of the berries, I think. I don't know. So this route is going towards our next town. So I'm just gonna beat these trainers and I'll meet you in the town. Alright, in that fight, Bud grew to level 25, and before I go ahead and beat the rest of these trainers, I want to point out that there are no new encounters on this route, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright, so I beat all the trainers and I healed, so now let's go on to Vermilion City, not Viridian City. So the first thing you want to do when you come into town is come up to the Pokemon Center. Don't do what I did. You can go in, I guess, but you go in, you go 5 steps down. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? I was told that this was gonna happen. Is it Mart? No, I've been lied to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one to the left. There's a really great. There it is. All right. Max Ether, that corner. Bulbapedia lied to me, even though Bulbapedia is a great source. Use it. That's my endorsement, I guess. Coming to this house next to it. I'm the fishing guru. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Sure. Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. I mean, I'll probably never see you again, so have fun with that. Have fun being my friend. It's a lot of just neglect in this friendship, I guess. So, Old Rod, it only lets you catch Magikarp. So, if you didn't buy that one earlier for $500, you can come here and get this one. So, next up, there's a ton of stuff in this town. You want to come into this house, talk to this little girl. Hi, do you have a Spearow? Want to trade it for my Farfetch'd? Farfetch'd is not a good Pokemon stat-wise. This has no evolution, so its stats are not going to get much better than what you see up there. The only okay thing about it is it learns some good moves. It learns Swords Dance, Knockoff, and Fury Cutter. And it also is holding an item called Stick, just Stick, which increases Farfetch'd critical hit ratio by 2 stages. It can only be held by Farfetch'd. But I wouldn't recommend trading if you got a Spearow for your team earlier. I wouldn't recommend trading it. And one thing I actually forgot is if you go into the Pokemon Center right now and talk to this girl, the urge to battle with someone you've tangled with before. Have you ever had that urge? I'm sure you have. I wanted to battle certain people again over and over too. So I've been giving these away. Please take one. And you get the Versus Seeker. This will let you battle trainers you've already battled. So it's a good way to get experience if you know the trainer doesn't have the best Pokemon and you can just keep beating them. Oh god, I'm really coming down with something. It snowed last night. I think it's really affected me. Mentally and physically. So you come around here and talk to this old guy. I chair the Pokemon Fan Club. I raise more than 100 Pokemon. I'm a very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. I surely am. So, did you come to visit and hear about my Pokemon? Yes. Good, then listen up. My favorite Rapidash. It's cute, lovable, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning. Kindly love it. Hug it when sleeping warm and cuddling spectacular ravishing. Oops, I look at the time. I told myself before that I was just gonna go through it, and no matter how many times I messed up, just gonna plow through it. And I think the word I would describe, or the word I would use to describe that sentence most was plow. So, he will give you the bike voucher for listening to him ramble on. And you can use that to buy a bike, which is otherwise $1,000,000 Poké-Dollars. So, that's all there is to do in Vermilion City right now. This is not the end of the episode, but there's something we can do now, which is very, very good. Welcome to the SSAN. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? And then you show him the ticket that Bill got you. Great, welcome to the SSAN. Well, he didn't get you it, he gave it to you. He would never get you anything. So we arrive on the SSAN, and there are so many rooms. I usually tackle the basement first, and you want to check this trash can. You definitely want to get this item. It's a hyper potion that will heal 200 hit points. Or does it? Last time I did the playthrough I made the mistake. Yep, 200 hit points. So that's insane. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through and I'm going to be battling all these trainers in the SSN. If we find an item in one of those rooms, I will stop and show it. So yeah, be right back when we find our first item. Alright, once you come into the second room and beat this trainer, you can pick up the TM for rest. This TM, or this move, excuse me, it'll put you to sleep for 2 turns, and when you go to sleep, you will get all of your HP back. So it's a very good move. I recommend you put it on one of your Pokemon, or one of your tankier Pokemon. I'm not going to put it on Clefairy because I have other moves I need, but it's a good item. Back to the cut, I guess. Alright, when you come into this room, this guy's going to battle with you right away, but if you beat him, you can get the item for an either. So that's pretty good. So the last room on the basement, you come in here, there's a Pokeball on this back table, and it's a super potion, so that's pretty good. I feel like I've been saying that a lot, pretty good, but I just have to use synonyms for good, like great, fantastic, better than nothing. There we go. So the second room on this first floor when you come in has a woman in it, and if you talk to her, you look tired, would you like to take a short rest? She will heal all your Pokemon, so that's very useful. You want to remember where this room is, so when you're fighting all the trainers, you want to know where to come back to. So once you defeat the 2 trainers in, I should probably be showing these rooms, in the second to last room, come to the bottom, and you can pick up TM31 Brick Break. This is a very, very good fighting type move. Alright, so, come around the side, and we find the kitchen. Even more trainers to phase in here. And at the bottom left, you can find a Great Ball, which is pretty great. God damn it, I hate my life. I was actually incorrect. I actually thought that these were all trainers, but none of them are trainers. They just kind of talk. But if you go to these trash cans, you can pick up a Pecha Berry, which cures poison, a Cherry Berry, which cures paralysis, and a Chesto Berry, which cures sleep. So you're definitely going to want to come down here for the trash berries. Then we're going to want to head upstairs and fight even more trainers. After fighting these 2 trainers, you can pick up an X-Attack, which is alright. The items that you can only use in battles, I don't really like that much because it wastes a turn and you don't get that big of a stat boost. But you can sell them, so that's something. Alright, before you go over here, you want to go up to the port, out to the top part. Alright, this is something big that's about to happen. It might not seem it, but it's gonna be big. Rosalina gained 339 experience points and grew to level 29, which means she's going to be learning the move Metronome. Yes, out of all the moves that Clefairy can learn, I wanted to learn Metronome. I figured it'd be something fun to have on one of our party members. Just something, you know, for something for a little goof if I'm feeling goofy, if you know what I mean. So we should try it out in this trainer's next Pokemon, a Shelder. Sure, now I'll say it. So Metronome is a bad move by all accounts. It can be any move in the game except for a couple exceptions. I'm not going to put them on screen because they're very obscure and like weird moves that you'd never think of, but let's see what we can get. Like I say, it can be any move. Gust. That's a move right there. Tackle. That's not going to do much, actually. That's decent. Let's see what we get this time. Weather Ball. That's a move that will do damage based on what the weather is like. So it either does normal damage and nothing, or if it's sunny day, it'll do fire type damage. It's weird. Acid. So as you can see there, it can be literally anything. From cast form moves to poison type moves. And there we go. And not only do we get Metronome, but I'm going to be doing something else with our Clefairy. I'm sure you probably already know what that is. Going to be using a Moonstone. Rosalina's evolving. Oh my god, so happy. Look at her face. She's so happy. Let's take a look at her stats and stuff. See how she is. See, not bad. Same special attack stat as my Ivysaur, and a pretty good attack stat as well. So like I said, a very underrated Pokemon, but very good. So now, before we continue on the SSN, you're definitely gonna want to heal, because if you go too far down this hallway, you will get into a battle that you want to be full health for. So, I'm going to be right back when I heal. Alright, once you get to the end of this hallway and come down here, we're going to be met by this asshole. Bonjour, Jack. Imagine seeing you here, Jack. Why do you keep saying my name? You don't go up to someone and say, like, hey, Ben, how are you, Ben? How are you doing today, Ben? You just don't say their name that many times, so that's okay, because Gary's an idiot. Rival Gary would like to battle. Send out Pidgeotto first. Level 19. Good thing I have a level 29. Oh my god, I didn't realize how over leveled I was for this. Let's try out Metronome. This is Rosalina's first Needle Arm. Wow. It's not very effective. It still looked cool. Oh my god, Flinch. Let's go. Quick attack. Wow, I didn't realize how over leveled I was for this. That's pretty funny. Smelling Salt? Oh my god! Jesus! Smelling Salt is a great move. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. Bring up Bud. And if you're wondering, I will be getting a new party member soon, so gonna have to level them up too, which is gonna be fun. Eradicate. I actually shouldn't level these guys up too much more, because once they hit level 30, I'm not gonna be able to use them very much anymore, because they won't obey me. So that's going to be tricky. Gain 397 experience. Kadabra. I'm going to switch because it probably knows a certain move. It probably knows Confusion, which will just rip him apart. So let's use Metronome some more. Oh god, Kinesis. Kinesis is can only be learned by the Abra family, and it lowers accuracy, but it is not a 100% accurate move, so it's pretty bad. Extreme Speed. Wow, that's pretty cool. That should one-shot. Yep. I was gonna pick Rosalina because I thought it would be a difficult Pokemon to use. She's become the MVP of the team. Wow. I should have left her out for Eradicate. Would have swept them. Sorry, but goddamn, the bunny just found a stack of NES games I had and knocked them all over. Rosalina grew to level 30. There we go. So for the rest of this level she will obey us, but after that she will not. So probably not going to be using her that much. I heard there was a cut master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful, yep, it'll be handy. You should go see him too. Smell ya. Why would he? God damn it, Gary, you're just the grossest son of a bitch. Alright. Talk to this guy, Captain. Org, I feel hideous. Seasick. Rub, 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 rub. And then once you've rubbed him enough, ooh, thank you, I'm feeling much better now. You want to see my hitting cut technique? I could show you my prize cut technique. Alrighty then, show it to us, please. Show me your item in which you used to cut. So it'll give us the first HM we can get our hands on, HM1 for cut. And as you guys already probably know, it's used to cut down branches, or not branches, small trees and stuff like that. I'm gonna give it to our slave. Hello, haven't seen you in a while, bud. But with that, doing that, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. We did a good amount. We beat the SSN. We got a good amount of items. We got a new party member technically. So don't think there's much more to do. Remember to like, comment, and most of all share. Also subscribe. New to this whole asking for subscribers thing, so we'll see how it turns out. See you guys next time. Peace.